Okay, hello everyone. Good evening. Hello, hello. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you today?
Fine,
Good.
thank you.
Right, you're doing well today. Excellent, guys. So we still have some students that are missing from our session, from our class, but we need to start right away, okay? Okay, just give me a moment. We will start just in a second to check the attendance, and we will start with the class. All right, guys, let's start. Let's start with the attendance. So I'm going to take call the list, and well, I'll turn my camera off while I check the attendance. Okay. So let's start with Gerson Arismendi. Gerson is not connected yet. No. Okay. Jean-Claude Barrera.
Present teacher.
Okay, thank you. Jessica Calderon.
Present teacher.
Okay, very good. Natalia Camargo.
Present, teacher.
Thanks. Andres Correa. Okay, Andres, I saw your message. Okay, then we have Silvia Cuellar.
Hi, teacher, present.
Okay, hello, thank you. Elkin Fernandez.
Hi, teacher, present.
Okay. Julián Figueroa. Then it's not connected yet. Okay. Jeanette Fontecha.
Present, teacher.
Carlos Galán.
Present teacher.
Right. Mabel Gamboa.
Present, teacher.
Okay. And then we have Jose Alejandro Gomez.
Teacher.
Okay, very good. Julie Liscano. Lisette Liscano.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, thank you. And Lisette Carolina Tarazona.
Present, teacher.
All right, very good. Okay, guys, just give me a second here. And we'll start with our activity from yesterday. Remember, yesterday we finished an activity here. So about infinitives and ing forms. So we're going to start with that today. Checking our answers, comparing them to see if we have the correct answers for the activity. And then we would do Sorry, and then we would do another activity in groups, also to review the ing forms and the infinitive forms as well, okay? So remember, yesterday we finished our class here on page, let's see, on page 79, remember? So we had to find in point number 2, we had to find examples of these type of sentences in this first exercise, in exercise number 1. So I did the first one, letter A, a gerund after a verb. We had number 6 was my example. You start doing those kinds of things yourself. So that is a gerund after a verb. Please check your notes if you have the answers, and let's compare the answers that you got. So a gerund after a preposition. You can tell me on the chat or open your microphone and tell me the number of the sentence that you think it's an example for a gerund after a preposition. I will put another color for the second one. A gerund after a preposition. It can be number 2. Yes, Natalia, you are correct. I can't imagine anything worse than being in the army. This is the preposition than and the gerund ing. Sylvia says number 9. It's also correct. Number 9 also has this pattern. Perhaps that was his way of coping. Preposition of, ing, coping. All right? Yes. So remember, we had to look for one example. If you found more, that's okay. But for now, we're just going to leave those 2. Okay? Now, a gerund as an object. Okay, so remember, an object answers the question, what? So, an object, what is an example? What do you think? Let me put color blue here. So, as an object, we can say number 5. Yes, Natalia, you are correct. I don't like what? So, this is the object of this verb. This is who receives the action, what their action is, right? So I don't like what? I don't like being told what to do. Ese es el objeto de la oración, okay? I don't like being told what to do. Another example can be number 10. Because I got used to what? I got used to studying, okay? So this is also the object of the sentence. Okay, Julian, hello, thank you. Okay. Is Gerson connected? No. Okay. All right, that was for object. Let's check in the passive form. I'm going to use another color, a gerund in the passive form. We have only one. What is it? It's number 5. I don't like being told, okay? No me gusta que me digan. Es la voz pasiva. I don't like being told what to do, okay? In this case is number 5, okay? Remember the passive voice, a form of the verb to be plus past participle. To have been constructed, okay? Or to be visited. This is the passive voice. So in this case, it was number 5. All right, now let's move to the infinitive forms. Remember, it can be with to or without to. So an infinitive form after a verb and the object. After a verb and the object. Yes, Natalia, excellent. Seems like Natalia and Sylvia were the only ones who completed the activity. The parent really wanted them to learn, okay? So it is here after a verb and an object. Wanted who? Wanted them to learn, okay? This is the answer for letter E. Okay, another color. Let's use color yellow. An infinitive after the verb to be. An infinitive after the verb to be. Let's see. He looked as if he was ready to attack. No, the verb, this is an adjective, okay? So it is, in this case, is number 4. Precisely after the verb to be was to teach, okay? So this one is, we have the adjective, was ready, okay? So it doesn't apply. After the verb to be was to teach. My role was to teach. Okay, let's change the color again. Let's use now the color pink. An infinitive form after a noun. After a noun. Yes, it was number 1. Very good. It was an opportunity. Opportunity is the noun. And the infinitive is to go. The opportunity to go abroad. Okay? Noun plus the infinitive. Very good. Okay, let's change the color again. Let's use maybe orange. After an adjective. I already told you the answer in the previous example. It's number 8. Was ready. So the adjective is ready and the infinitive to attack. It was ready to attack you. All right, guys. And the last one. Let's see. We have maybe color. What color haven't we used? Okay, the black one. Let's see. In the passive form. What is an infinitive in the passive form? What's the only one missing? Number 7. Without having to be told, okay? Without having to be told. Yes, it's number 7. So this is the passive voice. Remember, verb to be plus the verb in participle form, to be told. All right? Excellent, guys. Good. So I see you had most of the answers. Very well done. Now, to do a little more practice about this topic, we're going to complete an activity in groups. Let me show you here. I'm going to send you the link. It's not writing, it's just for you to practice these forms. Let me see, okay? So I have the sentences here or the worksheet here. We have some phrases that you need to complete, okay? So, for example, I can't think of a better way to relax than. How would you complete it? I can't think of a better way to relax than. What do you think? I cannot think of a better way to relax than what?
Listening to music, teacher.
Yeah, that listening to music. We can say that laying on a beach, okay, on the sand. So the idea is for you to complete it, to complete the sentence using either the infinitive form or the ing form, okay? It depends on the sentence. Yes, reading a book, sleeping, it's correct. So that's what you need to do. You're going to work in groups. So let's see, we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have 24, I think, 24 sentences. So you're going to divide them or split them into the groups. So if you have 3 students, each student will do maybe 8, right? But let's not worry too much if we complete them all. I just want you to have some time to practice the different forms, okay? So you can go by turns. The first student does first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the others need to pay attention to see if the structure is correct, okay? If it is not, then you can help your classmate to correct it so we all have the answers as they should be, okay? With the correct form, either infinitive or the ing, all right? So in this, the main goal here is for you to practice both infinitives and ing forms, okay? I will go into the groups to check on your activity. I would like to hear at least one student, so at least once to all of the students in the group, okay? So I will stay in each group to listen to you to speak, speaking at least once, okay? Is the activity clear? What we need to do? You can go to the link, guys, and check the presentation, okay? Do we have any questions?
No, teacher.
No. It's clear. All right. So let's create your groups. I'll give 20 minutes maximum to the breakout room. Is Carlos connected from 2 devices? Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Let me check here. All right, I'll give you 20 minutes. So I will go to the groups and listen to all of you speak at least once, okay, with the sentences. Let's go to the breakout rooms, guys.
Cada uno tiene una frase.
We divide the sentences and we complete each one.
Okay, for example, first I can think of a better way of relax than walking in a park, maybe. Yes.
Sorry, can you repeat? I didn't listen.
Okay. I can think of a better way of to relax than walking in a park.
We already did that one. So you start from the next. Okay,
Ah,
we already did the first, so you can continue with the next one.
okay. I like to try maybe painting sometime in the future. Is correct, teacher?
It's correct. I like to try painting sometime in the future.
Okay. Who is the next, guys?
Okay, I'm going to be. Also, sorry, can you please zoom the screen?
Yes. It's okay.
A little bit more, please.
Wait one moment.
Okay.
One moment, please.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Although it can be difficult, you should always try to calm down in difficult situations.
It's correct.
Okay. Who's next?
Okay. Me. Never stop. Trying, for example, trying to do your a moment.
Sorry,
It could be
can you repeat? Sorry.
Never stop trying. Yes, never stop trying your
Mhm.
goals. Your goals.
Okay, trying your goals.
Yes.
Try means intentar. Intentar tus metas.
Yes. Yes.
No, intentar alcanzar. Never stop trying to reach your
Okay,
goals.
to reach
Okay.
your goals. Yes, it's my idea.
Okay. Judith, please continue. Judith Lisette.
okay. I never leave the house without um closing my window.
Yes, it's correct.
I never leave the house without making the bed.
Okay. Yes. Next.
Me. Maybe the phrase that say I'm sorry for lying, maybe.
Yes, it's correct.
Yes.
Sorry, you had another student in this breakout room apart from Jeanette, Jose, and Mabeli?
Yes, teacher Gerson.
Ah, okay. Let me try add him. I think he's waiting.
Yes, teacher, because he participated a while ago.
Okay. Hello. This is sorry, Jesse is connected or Gerson? You have name
Me,
icon.
teacher. Me, teacher. One moment. I have a problem with my computer. One moment, please.
Okay.
Otra vez del computador.
I think it's Jesse.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
All right. So continue, Mabeli. I already heard Jeanette and Jose. Now Mabeli.
Yes, teacher. It's my turn. Okay. I'm not used to eat fish because I don't like.
Can you repeat? Sorry.
I'm not used to eat fish because I don't like.
In this case, we say eating, okay? With used to, because we, remember yesterday we talked about this. El tú en este caso va es con el, como adjetivo, ¿no? Used to, no estoy acostumbrado a. Entonces, el otro verbo que viene debe ser con ing, ¿ok? Ahí el to no es el del infinitivo, sino va con la frase used to. Entonces, debe ir con ing. I'm used to doing this. All right?
Teacher, y cuando no, when I have to speak about
Lo que solía hacer. Okay.
yes.
La diferencia es, I'm going to write on the chat. I used to eat, solía comer. El otro es I am used to. Estoy acostumbrado a comer.
Okay.
Okay.
El de solía sí es infinitivo.
Yes. Exactamente. El otro es I am used to with ing. I am used to eating. Okay.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Next, maybe just it.
Okay, which sentences? I choose. Okay, always forget. Uh, I always forgetting my wallet when I work to work. When I
Sorry, remember we are
no,
using either a verb in infinitive or with ing.
okay, it is always forgetting.
No.
No.
So I'm not asking you to complete with the word wallet. So an action that you always forget. I always forget and another action, okay? Another verb.
Okay, teacher. I always forget. Um, and favorite teacher. I always forget putting my wallet in
Okay.
my pocket.
Okay, in this case, it's not with ing. In this case, it's to. I always forget to put my wallet in my backpack.
Okay, teacher.
Right, I will go to the other group. Thank you, guys. You can continue practicing.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Although it can be difficult, you should always try to practice more before an exam.
Sorry, Julian, can you repeat? Sorry.
The third teacher, although it can be difficult, you should always try to study more before exam or before a test.
Okay, yes.
Oh,
It is
sorry,
correct.
teacher. Always after try must be try to, no?
Tried to do something. I tried. Yes, generally, yes. Try to do something.
Okay.
Okay, in the previous, I'd like to try must have to. For example, I'd like to try to
Okay,
travel
no, you already
or
have the two. So I like to try. Now, after try is ing, okay? Because you already have two before. So you don't say, I'd like to try to do this. No, I would like to try
traveling.
playing this or traveling or whatever, okay?
Okay.
So I think the next one is never stop. So for example, never stop dancing because you are good.
Yes.
and like that. Never stop dancing.
Stop
And
dancing.
the next one, Julian, you can say the next one. I
Sorry,
never leave.
I haven't heard Elkin or Jean-Claude, so it has to be one
Okay.
of them.
Okay. Give me a number or card to.
Mm, the in the second file field, I don't know,
Row.
Row.
row. Okay, okay.
What column?
First column.
Excuse me. First column, second.
Yes.
I never leave the house without my brush and my brush teeth is and my toothpaste.
No, you think about an action. Remember, we are using infinitive or ing form. So do not complete it with an object. We are thinking about actions. I never leave my house without
Okay.
the action, okay?
Okay. I never leave the house without bring with me my brush and my toothpaste
Mhm.
because when I leave the house and I go, for example, to a restaurant, I need that elements
Mhm. So,
near close to me.
okay, you said without bring. The verb has to be with to bring, or with ing, bringing. Which one is it? Is it to bring or is it bringing?
Without bringing this.
Yes. So that's what we are going to without what we are practicing, because we speak Spanish, we tend to use the verbs like this. I never leave the house without bring my brush, sin llevar, like in Spanish, right? So, but we need to learn this rule with ing or with the infinitive form. We can never say without bring, okay? Without bringing or without to bring, but that is incorrect. So in this case, it's with ing, okay?
Okay.
And Jean-Claude?
Okay, teacher. The next one, I will never forget. mm, uh, Neymar playing football in Europe, maybe.
Yes, it's
Yes.
correct. Yes. So remember,
Okay, teacher.
forget has two meanings. Forget to do something. It's something for the future. I forgot to close responsibility that I had. I forgot to wash the dishes. But when we use ing means a memory, right? I will never forget traveling
Yeah.
with my family, okay? So very good. In this case is I will never forget Neymar playing
Neymar
for.
playing football in Europe. Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you, guys. So finished here. I'm going to close the breakout rooms, all right? So we can continue.
Okay, teacher.
Thanks. All right, everyone, thank you. I see everyone is back. So remember, guys, you can use these type of exercises to continue practicing, identifying when to use the infinitive forms and when to use the ing forms, right? Appears to be, I don't expect to travel soon, all right? So identifying when to use ing or when to use the infinitive forms, okay? Excellent, guys. So do we have any questions still about the uses or anything that you found particularly difficult, confusing from the exercise?
No,
No,
teacher.
it's clear.
No,
All right.
teacher.
Excellent, guys. Just practice, practice, and more practice, right? Well, now let me read the agenda, show you the agenda, and see where are we in the steps, okay? We already checked the activity, we did the group work. Now we're going to see on page 81 some patterns, useful patterns that we can follow for compound phrases, okay? So that's where we're going to practice now. And then we're going to do a writing activity, a writing exercise. Okay, so I believe yesterday you read this text with teacher Sandy, yes? On page 80 and 81.
Yes, teacher.
We started.
Yes,
Uh,
teacher.
No, no, not all, teacher.
Not all the
We
text.
didn't finish, teacher.
You didn't finish the text. Okay, no problem. So, well, the text talks about like typical or common behaviors for men and for women. And in here, in the part of the vocabulary, we have some patterns that we can use, some patterns that we can use to express more complex ideas, right? So it's not just one word, but we have a combination of words that we have here, right? So let's read them. I will ask you to read them just to review them, and then we're going to analyze them here in the compound phrases, okay? So let's read the characteristics. Please, Julian, can you read the first column of characteristics?
A tendency to be competitive,
Mhm.
an ability to ignore mess, a lack of self-confidence, a desire for approval, a tendency to nag, an inability to make decisions.
Very good, thank you. Now let's see, Maveli, can you read the second column, please?
I love all gadgets.
Gadgets.
Gadgets. A tendency to feel guilty, a fear of failure, a sense of superiority, a fear of a commitment, a need for attention.
Very good. All right, so do we have any questions about this vocabulary? A tendency to be competitive, an ability to ignore mess, a lack of self-confidence, desire for approval, a tendency to nag, inability to make decisions, a love of gadgets, a tendency to feel guilty, a fear of failure, a sense of superiority, a fear of commitment, a need for attention. Is everything clear about this vocabulary? I think there are no questions. The word nag, remember what's the meaning of nag?
No, it's
Criticar.
Criticar, what else?
regañar.
Regañar, these are words that we can use to describe it, like criticize, to tell off a person, right? To be quite annoying, nagging, constantly, okay? This is to nag, okay? So let's take a look at the patterns to notice using that vocabulary. So this refers to more complex characteristics and feelings, okay? So they are not described with only one word, but we use some compound phrases, okay? So here we have examples of these patterns that we can find, okay? For example, we have a noun plus a preposition plus a noun. Let's analyze it. So we have the first is fear, miedo. This is a noun, a fear, preposition of, and another noun, failure, okay? Noun, preposition, noun. A lack, this is noun, of the preposition, self-confidence, okay? This is also a noun. A need, in this case, is not to need, is not the verb, is a need, similar to a necessity, okay? So the word need is not only the verb, but also it can be a noun, okay? It's similar to saying a necessity for attention, a need for attention, okay? So a noun plus a preposition, in this case is the preposition for, and the noun attention. And the last one here, a desire. What's the meaning of desire?
Deseo.
Deseo, yes. A desire for approval, okay? A deseo, un deseo de aprobación. So noun, preposition, noun. We also have another pattern that we can find. Is a noun plus an infinitive form. So the noun is tendency, the infinitive is to be, okay? Or an ability. An ability is a noun plus the infinitive to ignore, okay? So we have these two patterns. Now I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to check or to classify these sentences, the ones that are not here, okay? Find other examples for this pattern, okay? We already have a fear of failure, so do not use that. Try to find other examples that follow the same pattern. Noun, preposition, noun, or noun plus an infinitive form, okay? Let's take a couple of minutes, 3 or 4 minutes, and let's find other examples for both patterns, okay? All right, guys, ready? Do you have some examples? Some other examples from the phrases? Yes?
Fear of fish.
Okay, so let's see for the first pattern we have here. I'm going to underline the ones that we already have. Just a second. Let me put it here. So a fear of failure, we already have it. And what else do we have? A lack of self-confidence. This one also. A need for attention. And a desire for approval. A desire for approval. Right? Can you give me some other examples following this pattern of noun, preposition, noun?
Teacher, a sense of superiority.
Okay, here, a tendency, a sense of superiority. Yes, this is also an example. A sense of superiority.
Teacher, maybe a love of gadgets.
Yes, a love of gadgets, also possible.
Teacher, maybe a fear of commitment.
A fear of commitment also follows this pattern. Okay, good. So we have them. And now the others are with the other pattern, right? We have noun plus a infinitive, a tendency to be competitive, an ability to ignore mess, so noun plus infinitive, a tendency to nag, an inability to make decisions, and a tendency to feel guilty. Okay? So here we have the two patterns. Very good. Alright, 1 second. I cannot. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Notice in the examples that the first noun is often qualified by an adjective. It's very common that we find an adjective before the noun. Not only a lack of confidence, but another word that is defining it, right? A total lack of confidence is emphasizing this idea. Or also here, not an ability to ignore mess, but a strange ability to ignore mess. We are defining the ability, the strange ability. Or here, not only sense of superiority, but an enormous sense of superiority, okay? So very often we can find adjectives defining the nouns, okay, before the nouns. All right? So here we have a listening practice. I will play the audio and then you are going to complete each gap with the correct word, okay, the words that we hear. Examples are a sense of security, then a big fear of, so we're going to listen and complete each gap, okay? Let me play the audio for you.
Unit 8, Recording 4.
Okay, yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it like that. So I will play once completely, and then the second time I will stop after each sentence, okay? Let's do one complete, and then in the second time, I will stop after each sentence, okay? All right, guys, so pay attention.
1.
Can you hear the recording? Can you listen to it?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
1.
Annie loves her new job. I think it's given her a sense of security at last.
2.
He's got this big fear of rejection. I think that's why he won't apply for promotion.
3. You know Hannah. She's always had a love of adventure. 4.
Don't take any notice of me. You know I've got a tendency to worry about the slightest thing.
5. I get so fed up of Al. Why does he feel a constant need to show off? 6.
I think my mother always felt an enormous desire to please other people.
7.
For someone so talented, Ben's got an amazing lack of ambition.
8.
One thing you can say about Martin, he's got a great sense of fun.
9. Sorry if I keep asking you the same thing again and again. I've just got this need for reassurance. 10.
You can't keep secrets from Alex. She's got this strange ability to read your mind.
11.
Oh, I'm so glad I've done all that filing. It's given me a weird sense of achievement.
12.
It's no good talking to Andy. He's got a complete inability to see other people's point of view.
Okay, let's listen a second time. I will stop a little bit after each sentence, okay? We're going to listen to that again. And then after we finish the recording, we will share the answers, okay? We will correct the answers together. So I will stop for a little bit after each sentence.
Unit 8, Recording 4. 1.
Annie loves her new job. I think it's given her a sense of security at last.
2.
He's got this big fear of rejection. I think that's why he won't apply for promotion.
3.
You know Hannah. She's always had a love of adventure.
4.
Don't take any notice of me. You know I've got a tendency to worry about the slightest thing.
5. I get so fed up of Al. Why does he feel a constant need to show off? 6.
I think my mother always felt an enormous desire to please other people.
Seven.
For someone so talented, Ben's got an amazing lack of ambition.
Eight.
One thing you can say about Martin, he's got a great sense of fun.
9. Sorry if I keep asking you the same thing again and again. I've just got this need for reassurance. 10.
You can't keep secrets from Alex. She's got this strange ability to read your mind.
11.
Oh, I'm so glad I've done all that filing. It's given me a weird sense of achievement.
Twelve.
It's no good talking to Andy. He's got a complete inability to see other people's point of view.
All right, guys, do you have your answers or would you prefer to listen again one more time?
Teacher, please.
Okay, one more time. Let's listen to it. Again, I will not stop. So in this case, only one way through, okay?
Unit 8, Recording 4. 1.
Annie loves her new job. I think it's given her a sense of security at last.
2.
He's got this big fear of rejection. I think that's why he won't apply for promotion.
3.
You know Hannah. She's always had a love of adventure.
4.
Don't take any notice of me. You know I've got a tendency to worry about the slightest thing.
5. I get so fed up of Al. Why does he feel a constant need to show off? 6.
I think my mother always felt an enormous desire to please other people.
7.
For someone so talented, Ben's got an amazing lack of ambition.
8.
One thing you can say about Martin, he's got a great sense of fun.
9.
Sorry if I keep asking you the same thing again and again. I've just got this need for reassurance.
10.
You can't keep secrets from Alex. She's got this strange ability to read your mind.
11.
Oh, I'm so glad I've done all that filing. It's given me a weird sense of achievement.
12.
It's no good talking to Andy. He's got a complete inability to see other people's point of view.
All right, guys, let's start one by one. I will call your name and you can help me with the answer for each one, okay? So let's start with Carlos. So for the second one, is a big fear of?
The second one is big fear of
Rejection.
Number two is sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, a big fear of rejection.
Yes, it's a big fear of rejection, the word here, of rejection.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Elkin, what about number 3?
Teacher, I don't hear the answer.
Okay, let's continue with Jeanette.
Teacher, a love of adventure? Adventure?
Yes, a love of adventure. A love of adventure. Jean-Claude, for number 4. A tendency to?
No, teacher, sorry, I don't have the answer.
Okay, let's continue. I'm writing. Jose, a tendency to? Jose, number 4. No? Okay. Let's see, Carlos, what do you have for that one? For number 4.
Worry about?
To worry about. That is correct. About the slightest thing. I will send it correct, the complete answer. You have a tendency to worry about the slightest thing. Do you understand this sentence, this phrase, what it means?
Yes, teacher.
Can you explain, Silvia, or in Spanish?
Um,
How can you
como
say?
quiere, este es como la señora decía que tiende a preocuparse por la cosa más pequeña.
Yes. Tiene la tendencia a preocuparse por lo más mínimo, por la cosa más pequeña. Okay? About the slightest thing. All right, good. Julian, please continue with number 5. Thank you, Carlos and Silvia.
Number
Julian,
5.
number 5.
A constant need to show off.
A constant need, it's correct. Constant need to show off. Remember, show off, like demostrar, ostentar, to show off, lucirse. Lisette, number 6, Lisette Tarazona.
Teacher, an enormous desire to please other people.
Enormous desire to please other people. Very good. Mavely, for number 7.
Teacher, an amazing lack of ambition.
Yes, an amazing lack of ambition. So in this case, amazing is synonym to big, enormous, okay? An enormous lack of ambition or an amazing lack of ambition. Natalia, please, number 8.
Yes, teacher. A great sense of fun.
Yes, a great sense of fun. It's more common to say sense of humor, but both are possible. Continue. Silvia, please.
This need for reassurance.
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 This need for reassurance. What is reassurance?
I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think it's like como reasegurarse algo. Como,
Yes, in Spanish we can say like alivio o asegurarse. Necesita que le recuerden de nuevo, que le den seguridad, ¿no? Reassurance. This is it. Okay, Jessit, number 10.
Okay, number 10. This is strange. Ability to read. Ability to read.
To read what? To read your mind. This strange ability to read your mind. And Lisette Liscano, number 11.
I don't know. I heard a weird sense of achievement.
It is correct. A weird sense of achievement. Yes, a weird sense of achievement. Achievement is like logro, no? A weird sense of achievement. And the last one, let's see. Is Andres here? Maybe not. Okay, so Carlos, number 12. Can you do it again,
teacher.
please?
I don't know if it's complete answer, but I have a complete inability to see.
Okay. I will complete the answer. We have like the complete idea is
Okay.
a complete inability to see other people's point of view. Okay. Una completa inhabilidad de ver o de, sí, tomar en cuenta el punto de vista de los demás. inability to see other people's point of view. All right? Thank you, guys. So these are sentences or phrases that are very common in English to express our ideas. I will show you the answers here on the screen so you can have them. A big fear of rejection or a fear of rejection, love of adventure, a tendency to worry, a need to show off, desire to please, deseo de complacer, lack of ambition, falta de ambición, sense of fun or sense of humor, need for reassurance, necesidad de constante alivio, reassurance, to an ability to read your mind, a sense of achievement, or an inability to see other people's point of view. Okay? Very good. So let's complete the next exercise. Here, number 6, we're going to do it using these ideas in point 2a here and 5a. So all the sentences that we just studied, you're going to think of examples for each of these situations, okay? At least 2 things that everyone's experienced sometimes. So imagine, what is something that every human being might experience sometimes? A lack of self-confidence. You have to add one more thing, right? It's at least 2. So you have one, you can add another one. A thing that everyone experiences sometimes. At least 2 things that are more characteristic of men than of women, okay? 2 things that are more characteristic of men. Now, the contrary, at least 2 things that are more characteristic of women. Number 4, one thing that tends to be more characteristic of young people. And on the other hand, things that are more characteristic of elderly people from this vocabulary that we just studied, okay? And something that you feel or you have experienced, something that you yourself have felt or experienced, or something that you have never felt or experienced, okay? So these answers are more personal. It's your own opinions, your thoughts. So let's complete that and then we will discuss or you will share your opinions, okay? So remember, you can use the vocabulary from here to A. This is the phrases that we have here and the phrases of 5A. So we have now a big list of phrases that we can use from 2A and from 5A as well, okay? Let's have maybe 5-10 minutes to complete this, select them, and then we compare and we discuss, okay? I will put the sentences again, the ones from 5A. And if you have questions, please let me know through the chat. We can solve them. All right, guys, are you ready? Do you need another minute?
One minute, teacher, please.
Okay. All right, let's start sharing our answers. Okay, so let's start with maybe Maveli. For the first question is some things that everyone experienced sometimes. We have already a lack of self-confidence. What else did you put here in the first one?
Sorry, teacher, the first?
Yeah, the first.
Okay, I don't complete the first. I do the
Don't worry. So let's do the second one. So two things that are more characteristic of men than of women.
Okay, teacher. Mm, okay. Maybe it could be oh no, teacher. I don't get it.
Okay, no problem. Let's see who would like to participate in this one. Two things that are more characteristics that are more assigned to men than to women. Okay, Carlos.
Teacher, I put a sense of superiority,
Okay, a sense of
a
superiority.
love of gadgets.
A love of gadgets. Yes, these two could be more related to men. So I'm going to write number 2 here and number 2 here. A sense of superiority and a love of gadgets. All right. Thank you, Carlos. Let's continue. Number 3. For example, Jeanette. Two things that are more characteristic of women than men.
Teacher, I put the tendency to worry about the little things.
Okay, so it's on the other side here. Tendency to worry about little things. Where is it? Oh, no, in the other? Here?
In the other.
Oh, you used tendency. Oh, this one, number 4. It's number 4 here.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. And what else? Other thing that is more characteristic of women than of men. Okay, Natalia?
Teacher, a strange ability to read your mind.
Yes, it can be. Women can, the sixth sense, we call it, right? El sexto sentido. It can be. All right, thank you, Natalia. For the next one, let's ask maybe Jose. One thing, only one thing that is more characteristic of young people.
Okay, teacher, maybe an inability to make decisions?
Okay, inability to make decisions. So on the other side?
Yes, teacher.
Oops. Okay, let me move this back here. Okay, so this is number, what, 4? I said. An inability to make decisions. Yes, maybe young people have a more difficult time making decisions. Thank you, Jose. Let's see, maybe Lisette, Liscano. Number 5. One thing that is more characteristic of elderly people.
I don't know. Some of them have a complete inability to see other people's point of view. They're very strict.
Yes, it can be more common in older people, right? So they are more stubborn, very strict. I agree. Okay, thank you. Let's continue, Jessie. For number 6, something that you have experienced yourself.
Fear of failure.
A fear of failure.
It's sense of fun.
Okay. And sense
Love
of,
for gadgets.
okay, so many things. Love of gadgets, a fear of failure, and you said what else? A great sense of fun.
Great sense of fun, yes.
A great sense of fun. Okay, good. And let's finish with Elkim. Number 6, something that you have never felt or experienced. Oh, this was, I made a mistake. It was number 6. Elkim, so what's something that you have never experienced yourself? No? Oh, he's not here? So he disconnected. Okay, so let's see, maybe Silvia?
What number, teacher?
Number 7, I think. The ones that you have never experienced yourself.
A need for attention.
Okay, a need for attention. Where is it? On the other side? Yes, need for attention. All right. Excellent, guys. Very good. So thank you for sharing your opinions with me in the activity. So that was the final part for the patterns, the practice of the patterns. Now, listen. We are going to have 15 minutes to work on our writing activity. So let me show it to you. I will explain and then we can create the breakout rooms for you to start working on that, okay? So, in the folder, in our folder, you're going to find another folder, a smaller folder called Unit 8 Writing Practice, okay? So you go here and you download this document, okay? Download it. Please do not edit this document. You download it. Okay, it's loading here. All right, so the activity says, read about the Bright Sparks project. Choose the best person for the job. You can choose a real person, a real celebrity, someone that works in charity, or you can invent, create a new person, okay? So you're going to write here why you chose this person, what have they achieved, and why they would be suitable for this project, okay? So the project is a national campaign with the goal of providing inspirational role models to young people. So a role model for young people. This is a person that has achieved some great things against the odds. Entonces, alguien que haya alcanzado sus logros y metas a pesar de que las condiciones no eran óptimas, ¿no? Against the odds, okay? They need to be charismatic as being prepared to follow a busy schedule. So you have to explain who you chose, what they have achieved. You can select a celebrity and why they would be suitable for the job, okay? I wrote here, write at least 80 words. So you can start today. And if you don't finish today, you can continue working on that throughout the weekend, okay? You work in groups. When you finish, upload the document again to the folder with your names on the document's name, okay? Following the example, Laura Hereda, Unit 8, Writing Practice. All right? Is it clear? Is the activity clear, guys, what we have to do? Yes? Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Julian, tell me.
No, sorry. I have to. I want to use the thumbs up.
All right. Good. So I'm going to create the groups maybe of 3 students approximately, so you can start working on that. Let me create the groups. Yes, we have exactly 3 students in each group. So I'm going to send you again to the breakout rooms. Lisette?
Sorry?
Hello?
Yes.
I think you have to work, Jeanette and Jose. I think Andres is not available.
Okay.
So you work as a couple, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, teacher. I can share my screen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to add Elkin to this group so he can.
Okay.
No, wait. He was in another group, sorry.
You can see my screen.
Si pueden abrir el
Okay. A moment. Yes. We can enter in
Okay,
the document.
okay.
We choose a person.
Okay, the first is why, who, who we
Who
choose.
you have chosen? Yes.
Okay, yes, we can say that this person is maybe a woman. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe she's, I don't know, Laura.
Laura.
I don't know. That was the first name, but Laura, or maybe
You're thinking about the teacher?
Hi, teacher. I didn't know you were
Sorry,
here.
sorry. I'm just joking.
Okay. You can invent a name.
Invent a name. The name.
Adele.
Yes, Adele, because she
Mm,
had some problems with his husband, or I don't
okay.
know, maybe she.
Yes, can she can be up, but I don't know because I don't have like. I was thinking about um
We have to share
Taylor
about
Swift, but
her
no.
life.
Oh, she has any difficult situation?
What?
What?
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
What
If she
problem?
have like a bad situation or hard situation before?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, no, not really. That's why I say like no, I don't think so that Taylor Swift is suitable for this.
Because in the
Mm,
writing say that um, uh,
there
oh,
is a person. I don't
probably
know. I don't remember the name. Wait, but wait. What's the name? Ah, Bella Porsche. The name.
Bella
Bella
Porsche.
Porsche?
Who is she?
Yes.
Mhm.
With S or with
Give me 1 second.
okay.
Dale. Hello, sorry.
Yes.
Mm, mm.
Wait. Wait. My computer is.
So, charismatic with the people, con la gente. And he is charismatic with people on
With great, with, mm, Most charismatic.
Most charismatic.
Charismatic. Okay. Who made many speeches at the university with most charismatic.
With the people, with the
Most charismatic attitude.
With all people, with all.
Okay. And teacher.
Yes, tell me.
Okay. If I use charismatic and attitude, we can use one followed by other. For
Okay,
example,
to have a charismatic attitude, you mean?
yes.
Okay, yes, I think it's possible. Let me check our charismatic. But I would say, yeah, charismatic personality can also be to be said.
Okay.
Charismatic personality.
Okay. With a charismatic personality.
And these are abolish abilities. Or abilities.
Abolished.
Abolish from ambassador.
Abolished.
Yes,
Like
abilities. Like abilities, the same abilities, or another word, maybe.
Okay, there are these are an ability, no?
Ability? Yes, maybe.
Or a skill.
There are other word about the same. Okay, abilities.
Dicho como de que she has
Tireless. Tireless. Become tireless. Tireless boys.
Tireless?
Just let me
Okay.
finish the rest and the paragraph that I am trying to write. Boys.
maybe we can write something like she has done reports on or reports about the war in Colombia.
All right, we're waiting for the rest of the students. I just want to give you some instructions for the activity, okay? Everyone is back. So guys, I assigned this activity. I knew that you couldn't finish today, but I want you to work in groups so you can talk over tomorrow or maybe even the weekend if you prefer, or on Monday, because remember this week we have 4 days. We have Friday, tomorrow there's no class, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is a holiday, okay? So I'll see you again on Tuesday. So you have 4 days to finish the activity, okay? You can upload it to the folder on Tuesday, okay? Tuesday at noon. So you can continue working in your groups. Maybe you can distribute the information. One of you writes why you chose it, the second person what they have achieved, and the third person why they would be a suitable candidate, okay? So you can coordinate and complete the activity and upload it on Tuesday, okay?
Okay.
Okay, all right, guys. Thank you. So have a nice weekend. I'll see you again on Tuesday. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.